Good morning, African Superstar family. This is Gina Ifoe, the one and only African Superstar. I just finished hand washing my laundry. You see the sweat on my brow. I was working really hard. And I was having a thought that I want to share with the vlog, which is I'm struggling, but it's important to be on the ground in Ghana. So I first want to just shout out everybody who's been supporting this platform by way of the Afrikansuperstar.com, our members only, those of you supporting our music project. I just want to give you a special shout out and thank you from the bottom of my heart, because the truth is I'm struggling. Okay. I obviously knew coming to the continent I could experience ups and downs. It's what many people that have gone before me have echoed. I mean, if you watch social media for 10 minutes, anything regarding migrating to the continent, cultural differences, immigration, relationship, just the whole nine, we know that it's coming with challenges. I'm experiencing those challenges. However, I firmly believe that being here on the continent is absolutely vital to my transition. The alternative would be me remaining in the West until I felt prepared to make this move, until I probably more than likely felt prepared financially. I am here at a time where people are building left and right. It's an economic boom here in Ghana in regards to people enterprising, settling here, developing land, starting business, all because of year of return. And the truth is, I feel I feel some way about it. I'm just going to be 100% transparent. I feel some way about it because I've been coming to Ghana since 2016. I wanted, to take advantage of what I saw here, but I wasn't able to position myself in time. I've had a whole lot of setbacks. My vision to enterprise in Africa started a long time ago, before I married, my ex-husband. So back 2010, 2011, when we got married, I expressed to him that I wanted to build a business in Africa. I wanted to, set myself up in Africa. So now when I look at it, when I look at the picture, it's like 10 years has already been spent and I'm still struggling. It's difficult, guys. But I can't, negate the value of me actually being here on the continent, matriculating here, beginning networks, beginning friendships, and all of that otherwise I would be delaying, the longer I stayed in the West. My sister and I had a conversation last night and we both just agreed, like, I just wish we would have been here sooner. Actually, I wish we would have come to university here. We would have definitely been matriculated some 20 years later. But obviously the saying is hindsight is 2020, which means, when you look back, you can see things really clearly. When you're navigating through life and unfortunately you don't have a lot of information and you don't have a lot of resources, it's difficult to make these kind of decisions. Obviously, most of us growing up in the West, unless your parents are like direct migrants of the continent, and even in some cases when they're direct migrants, they're not encouraging you to go home. They're not encouraging you to, use your resources in the West to fortify yourself elsewhere. They are promoting you to try to matriculate in the Western society, which is a fallacy, which is why so many of my peers are not doing it, are not able to do it. Right now I'm having to toggle between the two worlds. It's really annoying. I hate it. It makes me emotional. But at this time, this is the best way that I can still contribute and build my African dream. Being here as much as I can, developing my projects as much as I can. And Ghana for me is a very contemplative place because I'm so relaxed and there's, minimal stress in my case. And I'm happy and the weather's great and I feel loved by my community, many of my friends. So it's like I'm so relaxed to the point that I can actually conceive the way forward. And that's where my music came from. A lot of my perspective on the world, comes from me being here in Ghana, me experiencing the continent. So a lot of you are trying to make that decision. You know, you want to be adequately prepared, and I understand. But you have to also take into consideration the dynamics of your own life and where you are in your own life, your age, you know, the prospects of what you're trying to achieve. And you may need to make that decision to, you know, take a leap and go out on faith. Because I've already been here 2 years. I've been traveling since 2016. I would hate, honestly, me personally, to be just coming now and trying to verse myself in Ghana. You know, I know some of you are in that situation, but for me, the benefit of the past experiences and the networks and stuff have been huge to me here on the continent. You know, the Ghanaian community is the gift that keeps giving for me. So that's today's vlog. That's the thought that I wanted to share. I appreciate the family. If you love these vlogs, make sure that you're liking them. Make sure that you're sharing them. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And also sow a seed. You know what I'm saying? Sow a seed. I'm being transparent. I'm letting you know my circumstances. I'm doing this for the future. You know, I'm doing this for the future Gina. I'm doing this for the future African Superstar family member that realizes they're not succeeding in the West. They want alternative options. They need as much information as they can about those alternative options. And, you know, with me chronicling the journey, that's exactly what I'm providing. You know, had I had experience, you know, access or exposure to someone like me when I was in my late, you know, teens or early 20s, the story may have been different. You know, Ghana wasn't on my radar when I was in university and when I was a new graduate and when I was starting my career. The continent wasn't on my radar at all. You know, international opportunities was not on my radar at all. I wouldn't have wasted time in the US. You know, that's just the truth. So anyway, leave your thoughts and opinions on this vlog below. Until we meet again, stay black and true.